Broadcasting live for Dallas, Fort Worth, and all North Texas. From the news station, Fox 4, this is Good Day at 6 a.m.
See, people have a boss, they act in a particular way that they don't like, and they interpret it as being a lousy boss. What they don't realize is the boss is now dead, they've killed them off, and they've lost all of their power, because what do you do when you're dealing with a lousy boss? See, I have interviewed hundreds and hundreds of bosses, and I can honestly say I've only met one mean-spirited person. What I typically find is some really well-intentioned people that have lousy strategies for accomplishing what they want to accomplish.
This is San Diego's Fox in the Morning.
The biggest issue I find is that businesses are so focused on the bottom line that they fail to recognize and pay attention to the people that are responsible for creating that bottom line. And when an organization is about making money, and people know that's about making money, I haven't met too many people that are inspired about going to work to make money for somebody else. I'm not saying a company shouldn't be about making money, but to make money is a lousy reason to have a business.
Live from NBC4, this is Today in L.A.
Well, I know you make people happier about the work that they already have, but that's just kind of a lesson in pick something that you like, because when you get into it, it's just work, so at least be happy with what career you've chosen.
Yeah, but if you walk into an environment where there's a sense of, see, what we've done for the last 18 years in working in organizations, we've gone into companies and said, look, let's put making money on the back burner. Instead, let's focus on, let's create an exciting place for people to work. Let's have fun. Well,
how can they do that? Do you do parties? What do you do? I mean, when it's somebody's birthday, everybody bring a cake. What do you do?
Well, you could do all of those things. The important thing is that from the top, there's a commitment to create an exciting work environment.
You're watching San Diego's #1 source for news. This is Local 8 News at 6.
So how do you make it work?
Well, people have got to learn 3 things. If they would learn these 3 things, I promise you it would be dramatically different. Number 1, you have to learn to talk to the person who you have an upset with, to them.
Okay.
You have to talk directly, not to somebody else. You have to talk to them. Number 2, you have to learn to speak appropriately. And number 3, you have to learn to listen when someone comes to speak to you.
And when you say listen appropriately, that's always taking in what somebody says in a constructive way versus them just taking it as a form of criticism.
Right. Yeah, if I walked over to you and said, you know, I have something I need to say to you, what's your first reaction?
Somebody gets defensive.
Yeah,
exactly.
So what we teach people is, no, you've got to get beyond that. You've got to be able to say, oh, good. You know, you're something, absolutely. And then get over with you and listen with compassion to what you have to say.
Well, Scott, something to think about as folks head out the door to work this morning.
Absolutely. Start to think about what's going on in their job and go talk about it.